Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are fine. Our topic for today's lesson is different forms of processed data. We know that data is processed in steps. Different processing operations can be carried out on data. For example, a set of names can be processed by rearranging the names in alphabetical order. This makes it easy to look for a particular name. A series of numbers can be arranged in ascending or descending order. Different forms of processed data are sorted data, group data, and calculations. The first one is sorted data. Sorting means organizing data according to some predefined criteria. The criteria may differ according to preferences and the use of information. And the example of sorted data, the table given here, which has two columns, country and population. The country column is a text field or label, whereas the population column contains numeric data. The table on the left shows the original data, which is not sorted in any particular order. The table on the right has been sorted by population in descending order. In other words, the country with the highest population is sorted to the first row, followed by the country with the second highest population, and so forth. This allows the reader to easily understand the order of the countries without needing to compare all of the numbers in the table. Next is group data. Grouping means placing data items in separate groups so that all members of a group have something in common. A data processing system might be able to group all students of class 5 in one group and all the students of class 6 in another group from a combined list of all students. Group data helps us see how different items of data are related to each other. Here is the example of group data and ungrouped data. In the ungrouped data, you can see different numbers are there, but in the group data, we have arranged all these numbers into groups. 1 to 20, 5 numbers comes in this list. 21 to 40, 3 numbers are from this list. 41 to 60, 3 numbers are from this list. 61 to 80, 2 numbers are present in this list. 81 to 100, 2 numbers are present in this list. So this is how we have arranged all the data into groups. Then comes the calculations. Numeric data can be used to perform a wide variety of calculations. Electronic spreadsheets and calculators are used to perform complex calculations using a computer. Users can also create graphs or pie charts to display data. Computers are highly efficient at performing calculations and their capabilities exceed those of human beings. Different advantages of computerized system. We'll discuss them one by one. The first one is speed. Computerized system can process data in seconds. Number second is accuracy. Data precision is extremely high. Computers can calculate figures to the smallest degree, enabling users to depend on them for sensitive calculations. An example is that of the supercomputers which control space missions. Number third is efficiency. Efficiency results in error-free processing at high speeds. Number fifth is ease of use. Ease of use is another advantage because computers work according to certain rules and instructions. Once the users understand them, they can use the computer to perform any kind of work. Number 6 is capacity. Computerized system can perform more calculations and operations than humans can. This makes computerized system produce better and faster results than manual systems. A computer can work for a longer time than humans without feeling tired or becoming inefficient. Computerized systems also have greater memory and storage capacities than manual system. Thank you so much.